Okay. Looks like we are back. Alright, guys. Back from dinner. Hey, Robert.
I'll raise you.
I'm gonna call.
How's everybody doing? Alright, nice flop.
Checking.
I could do this all day long.
Always checking to the razor.
I call.
Always just gonna call here. Pretty good card. Well, no. Flush draw gets there. Let me see here. Spade, spade. Okay. Do I have a spade in my hand? No. I think I'm just going to go ahead and donk lead out so he can't get a free river with his one spade hands.
Gonna raise.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, yeah. Hey, Ron. Yeah, I know, man. I agree.
I needed that.
I'm doing pretty good, Robert. I just had dinner. Eating. Gonna be doing this for a while, but I do have some things I want to do tonight. Okay, 3-5 offsuit. Let's just. He's too short
My
to
hand
fold
sucks.
anything, so I'm just gonna fold.
I'm way ahead of you, baby.
I think there are going to be some Seattle area protests this weekend too, so it's not over.
There's more where that came from.
Okay. I think I'm just going to get it in here.
I'll raise.
Going all in.
Alright, come on. Queen 4. Ooh, do I have him... I think I have him, like, suit crushed. Okay, good start. Okay, drawing dead. Very nice. We made him broke. In terms of his career, Robert, I think so. I think he is a little underrated just because people
Thank you, Lady Luck.
do not give him enough credit for being an MVP. Like, people don't understand how good he was in 2016. I think people forget about that because they didn't win the Super Bowl that year. But that was a very, very good Falcons team that people, in my opinion, sleep on. But in terms of right now, not really. I think people kind of know he's still a decent quarterback, but he's not the greatest. Alright, I'm going to keep messing around in here for a little bit. Because this poker is actually pretty decent as far as, like, you know, AI poker goes. Okay, I'm on the button with King 8. Okay, let's make it, like, 40.
Raising.
Not my day.
I call.
I call.
Ron, I've never really been on 4chan, so I guess it would have to be Reddit.
I'll raise.
All in. Let's see what you got.
Okay, they're just gonna shut me out here, huh? Wait a minute, what do I have? I forget what I have. King 8. Yeah, no. Too bad. That would have been a fun board to see bet. So much potential, but...
Fold.
Fold.
I fold.
What? You're gonna donk bet that flop and then fold? Oh, 9. Okay. He had me kind of crushed because we both had the same
Don't feel
straight.
bad. You had no chance.
I mean, I don't have a personal problem with 4chan. I've never really been on it. I don't, you know, it's, you know, just a lot of shit posting. I got no beef with that, but I don't have much interest in it either.
I fold.
Jai ho.
I'm way ahead of you, baby.
Okay, I'm big blind. All right.
I'm gonna check.
Raise.
I call.
Fold.
I'm out.
All right, good. We got it heads up in position.
I'm gonna raise.
Such a bad card. I don't think I can call. I even blocked a little bit of the flush draws. All right, I'm
Fold.
folding. Okay, yeah, he had the whole damn world. No. Well, he
That's
had
how
me
it's
beat.
done.
That's how it matters. That's what matters.
I call.
All right. So it's been checked. No, wait. Okay, so we have top pair, good kicker, vulnerable.
Let's sweeten the pot.
I'm calling.
Not a bad card. I think I'm gonna have to keep firing.
I see your bet and I'll raise.
I'll get you next hand.
Joshua, I won't go further about it if it's too political, but did you guys see the video of the... Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've definitely seen that, Joshua. I don't watch the news that much, but I definitely watch the news enough to see that. Which quarterback would I rather have long-term, Dak or Wentz? Oh, man, that's really tough for me. I would probably say Dak, because I don't completely trust Wentz to stay healthy anymore.
Thank you, Lady Luck.
And that hurts me to say because I really like Wentz. But, you know, at the end of the day, your best ability is your availability.
I fold.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, Joshua, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I've definitely seen that. Okay, we are under the gun.
Gonna raise.
I'm gonna raise.
Shit.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Well, I think I'm getting the
Calling.
right price here. And any connection on this flop, I'm just going to have to go with it. Well, that is the opposite of a flop we connect with.
I'm gonna check.
I'm all in.
I fold.
Yep, he smashed it.
That's how it's done.
So I'm in the big blind. Ugh.
Take it. I call.
I'm gonna check.
No problem, Ron. I don't mind. Really doesn't bother me that much. Okay, that's a whiff.
Checking.
Would love a free card.
I'll check.
Check.
Alright, what do we got? Come on. No, that's not going to do it. I'm going to...
Checking.
I think I'm going to be done with this hand.
I'll check.
I'm gonna check.
You know, this is like one of the worst hands I'm ever going to have here, so... I
Check.
just don't feel like I can ever get him to
I'll
fold.
check.
I'm gonna check.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Arnold had queen high. He wins. Okay.
Well
Damn.
played.
My hand sucks.
This here? Oh man.
Oh, Robert, I think he could be... I think he would be putting up, very close to Mahomes' numbers, if not Mahomes' numbers. I don't see any reason to believe otherwise.
Folding.
Okay, I need to find a good all-in hand here.
Woo!
Wait, how did I get it all in?
Awesome.
Oh, blind on
Never this
blind,
lucky.
and they were like automatically all in. I mean, there's no reason to believe anything else. Okay, King 6. Should this be my all-in hand? I think so.
All right, all in.
Let's see what you got.
I'm out.
I'll raise you.
How can you raise me? I'm all in. Oh boy. Well, I'm live. Alright, come on, give me a king. No. King! Alright. Fold! Yes. Yeah, Carolina was
Great.
favored in that game. I remember not knowing how to feel about that game, actually.
I can't believe I won.
I remember, like, going to that game, I was like, this game's going to define our season, and I don't think we can stop Christian McCaffrey. And we couldn't, but we still won.
I'm gonna check.
Carolina's collapsed hard the last 2 years, man. I mean, I don't know what the heck happened there, but
I'm gonna check.
I was watching a short video documentary of the 2003 Vikings once, and the 2003 Vikings started 6-0 and ended up missing the playoffs. They finished like 9-7 after starting 6-0. And one thing the players were talking about was we worked ourselves too hard in practice, so we had nothing
Alrighty.
left for the
I
season,
fold.
for the end of the season, because we were exhausted
Great.
because we had been worked so hard during practice. And that was actually kind of interesting to me. That was an angle I had never really thought of, as that being a factor into why a team might collapse. Okay, what am I? Small blind.
I
I'm
call.
gonna call, even though I
I'm
shouldn't.
calling.
Yeah, hopefully the big blind just does that, but that's generally not something you ever want to be doing. Ooh, we smashed it pretty good.
I'm gonna check.
Check.
I'll raise.
I call.
I'm just gonna call.
Fold.
There are some bad turns, but not a ton. That's a perfectly reasonable card. That's actually a pretty good card. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for a small bet here, and then
See your
just go
bet
for it.
and I'll raise.
I fold.
Oh, really? Yeah, they blew an onside kick recovery. All they had to do was recover the
Thank
onside
you,
kick.
Lady Luck.
But yeah, that Vikings team started out red hot and just ran out of gas. And one thing the players kept saying was the coaches just pushed us too hard in practice, and we had no legs by the time the season ended.
Folding.
I'll raise you.
I'm gonna call. Yes.
Come to daddy.
All right, what do we got? 10-7. Let's check it up.
Check.
I'll raise.
I wonder if I should try to make a play for this. It's a paired board. No, he can have all the eights, though. I mean, I can have literally every eight, but he can have eights, too. So I'm...
Folding.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one, Robert. Okay, he did have the 8. 8-3. Yeah, okay. That's why we don't
That's
splash
how
around.
it's done.
Okay, I'm gonna fold.
Fold.
Nice try.
Great. Fuck.
Folding.
Don't feel bad. You had no chance.
I'm getting dealt some garbage. Bottom pair, huh? I have to call once.
I'll call.
That's not really a good card.
Let's make this interesting.
Don't beat much.
My hand sucks.
Really, Robert? I didn't remember that part of it. Yeah, okay, he had a 4. Yeah. Interesting double barrel,
That's how
but
it's
he
done.
did have the best hand. Man, if we had gotten to play the Vikings instead of the Packers, with the Vikings being in the state that they were in, we could have won that game pretty easily, I think. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and speed a
I'll
little bit
raise.
from the small blind. I could even make it a little bigger.
I'm gonna call.
I'm gonna call.
I think that Vikings team had already kicked the crap out of us earlier that year, though. I remember Randy Moss getting toasted by toasting Ken Lucas. Okay, nothing to do but continue. Not a terrible spot to check,
Gonna
but I'm going to
raise.
go ahead.
I raise.
Ooh,
I'm sitting this one out.
well, I don't think I can do anything other than just
Let's
go
do
all
this.
I'm gonna call.
even though... Okay, we got him. Probably going to chop, but... Yeah, we chop, I think. Yeah. Alright, that's fair.
I'm never this lucky.
This here is all mine.
Yeah, this is a Retro Mariners shirt, Ron. I found it in my drawer earlier today. I forgot I had it, honestly. But it's actually one of my better shirts, I think.
Great.
No,
I'll rate
Ron.
you.
Randy's last year in Mini
I'm
was 04. We beat the Vikings in 04. I don't know if anybody here remembers that game. I do. The last play of the game, the Vikings were trying to drive for a game-winning touchdown, and they had the ball around the 20, and a Seahawk sacked Dante Culpepper, but Dante Culpepper rolled back up into an upright position and was rolling out of the pocket as the coaches from both sides were coming onto the field, and then he threw the ball to the end zone, and there was this thing about how is there going to be a penalty because the coaches were coming onto the field while the play was still going, but then they looked at the review and Culpepper's knee was down, so they determined, the game's over at that point, so it was fine for the coaches to come onto the field. So we held on and won that game because
Nice
of
try.
that. I remember watching that live, actually. I don't know if anyone here remembers that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and juice this a little bit here.
Gonna raise.
Not my day.
I'm folding.
Very nice. Even the little pots are nice.
All right.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Calling.
Oh, you're going to raise out of the big blind, huh? Okay.
Folding.
That's how it's...
Take it.
All right.
I'll call.
Getting a good price, closing the action. Let's go. 6, 7, 8,
I'll check.
9. Alright, we're open-ended.
Check.
I'll raise you.
I'm out.
Alright, what do we got here? He bet 65 into 155.
All right. All in.
I'm all in.
I'll get you next hand.
Yes, got him. Now we show him the bluff and steam him up. Show him the
Never
bluff.
this lucky. I call.
I'm gonna raise.
I'm calling.
God dang it.
I'm gonna call.
I'm gonna go ahead. It's actually pretty small, so calling's fine. 10 do 6. Nope. Nothing.
Checking.
I'll check.
I'll check.
Okay, let's get a 5. Let's get an offsuit 5. I'm going to...
Take it.
Oh,
I'm gonna raise.
I hit the wrong button.
I'm folding.
But it probably saved me money, honestly. I was going to
Nice
try to
try.
bluff at that, but he had ace 9. Yeah, he was not going to fold.
Raising.
I'm gonna call.
I'm gonna call.
That's
Check it.
decent for my range.
Raise.
Yeah. He's betting off the short stack, though. Yeah, he's not folding.
My hand sucks.
I'm out.
Don't feel bad. You had no chance.
I mean, Brandon, if I'm not mistaken, Ryan Kerrigan has usually played outside linebacker in a 3-4. So
I
can he
call.
make the transition
I'll
to
call.
4-3 defensive end? I don't know. Not saying he can't, but I'm not saying I'm convinced that he can. So, to me, that's an interesting
See your
idea,
bet and I'll
but-
I
raise.
call.
Call.
can he actually make that transition? Robert, probably when he beat the Bears. Before then, I didn't see
I'm gonna
anything other
check.
than, like, you know, a game manager.
I check.
All right, no point in c-betting onto this board. Now we pick up a gutter.
I'm gonna check.
I'm going to go ahead and fire the delayed c-bet. I don't think I need... Well,
I see your bet and I'll raise.
I fold.
Fold.
yes. Got it through. I can rep jacks. I can rep...
I needed that.
Maybe I can rep kings or queens that I check on the flop because it's so dry. I kind of like the idea, Brandon Rogers. I do. I just don't know if it would work.
I call.
I'll check.
It's kind of like, I don't think Clay Matthews, especially at his age, could play defensive end, but Ryan Kerrigan could be different. What do we have? Backdoor, straight draw.
Check.
I'll just check it up.
I check.
I'm gonna raise.
I fold.
Fold.
Yeah, we played a snow game in 06 against the Packers, I think. Oh, you had air, you son of a bitch. Should have blown you off it. I knew I smelled something fishy. King 7.
Raise.
Not my day.
I'm calling.
Well, Lovey Smith had been there for a while, Ron. It was time to try something different.
I'll
Okay.
raise.
Really, he's going to fire 40 into 95. I could put them all in, but God. Okay, wait, I do have backdoors. I think I'm going to go ahead and put them in.
Raising.
Not with this hand.
Yes. Pulled it off. I'm the best.
I can't believe I won.
I mean, at a certain point, even if a coach is good, it's time to move on from him. Okay, this is a good hand. I think we're going to have to go ahead and make it big here.
I'll raise.
I'm calling.
Ooh, we have position, actually, because the button folded.
I check.
All right, so we have overs and a gutter. I like this.
Let's sweeten the pot.
All in.
All right.
Let's see what you got.
He's really short stacked anyway. Queen 10, huh? So he's open ended. Okay, he got there. All right, he got us.
Bad beef.
Like, you know, John Fox was a good coach in Carolina for a long time, but it was time to move on. Ooh, King Jack. Pretty good.
I'm gonna raise.
I might 3-bet. I might put this in my 3-betting.
Gonna raise.
I'm folding.
I'm gonna call.
Yeah, Wilson retired Urlacher in that Bears game. That was the last game that Brian Urlacher ever played in. And he got hurt trying to chase Wilson around in overtime. Okay, wrong paint card. Okay, let me see here. What's the pot? 150, and he's got 100 left. I just gotta shove all
I'm
in.
all in.
Okay, this isn't great. Let's hope he doesn't have a queen. Shoot. He has a queen, boys. Okay, we're drawing to a king. Nope.
Yes.
Have the Bears won a playoff game since the playoff game where Jay Cutler beat the Seahawks? I don't think so. Did they win one after that? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and juice it up
I'll
again.
raise.
Call.
Cool.
Yeah, the Jay Cutler playoff win was the last Bears playoff win, I think.
I check.
I check.
All right, backdoor flush draw, gutter ball.
Let's sweeten the pot.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Nice. Maybe, Robert. That team was not good, though. That team's secondary was a wreck. By that point in the season, our secondary was a mess, and Drew Brees and Sean Payton might have had some fun against it. I'm going to be right back, guys. I got to use the bathroom. If anybody comes in, let them know that I'll be back in about, 4 or 5 minutes. Hey guys. Hey, Emmett, what's up? Yeah, I had to take a crap.
All right.
Welcome to the festivities. Okay, what are we doing here?
My hand sucks.
No, Ron, the one I like is I got to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. That's my favorite.
All right.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, Emmett. Well, Ron, I mean, our defense that year was not very good, so that shouldn't be
Cool.
surprising. Although, you know, I was watching highlights of that game the other day, like I said, and we made some plays on defense. I mean, it wasn't a great game or anything, but we made some plays.
I raise.
Oh, damn it.
Fold.
Such a small raise, too. I'm getting 2.5 to 1 with a POS hand. I'm just gonna
My
fold.
hand sucks.
Nice try.
Folding.
So, Emmett, Brandon Rogers, a few minutes before you got here, made an interesting suggestion. What if the Seahawks traded for Ryan Kerrigan? Because the Redskins just drafted Chase Young, and last year they drafted Montez Sweat. What if we drafted Kerrigan and moved him to defensive end? Would that... Do you think that's viable?
All right.
Take it. Great.
Yeah, I would take that for sure, Emmett. Raheem Brock was solid. Solid as a rock. But again, if Raheem Brock is the best you got, you're that's not good.
Take it.
All right.
Yeah, Emmett, my only concern with it was, can Kerrigan transition from 3-4 outside linebacker to a 4-3 defensive end? Some players can, but not all players can. Like DeMarcus Ware did it great.
Check.
But some players probably can't handle the transition. And Kerrigan's a little older.
I'll raise.
But I like Kerrigan. I think he's a good player. TJ, yes, I did hear about that. I haven't really talked about it, though. So apparently the Cleveland Browns offered Clowney a lot of money, and Clowney doesn't seem very interested.
I'll call.
I'm going to call with my gutter
I'm
and
gonna
backdoor
call.
flush draw. No, that's not a good card.
Checking.
Alright, I guess we turn our hand into a bluff now.
Raising.
I'll call.
I'm gonna call.
Okay, that doesn't bode well. We do...
Check.
I don't see how a bluff gets
I'm gonna
through.
check.
I'm going to give up.
I'll raise.
I'm folding.
I fold.
But yeah, apparently Clowney's... Yeah, Emmett, I'm not sure. Does Kerrigan play in a 4-3? I know he used to be an outside linebacker. Maybe he's moved to a defensive end in recent years?
Come to daddy.
Because, you know, the Skins do have Chase Young and Montez Sweat. They do have to think about how they're going to chop up their snaps between those guys.
Call.
I raise.
Damn it.
I call.
This guy pounces on the limp every
I
time.
call.
I need to start raising just to shut him out of doing that almost. We have a gutter and nothing else, really.
Check.
I raise you.
I call.
I'll
I
call.
guess we call. Oh yeah, TJ, I've heard about that. Definitely heard about that.
Checking.
Let's see what you got.
Nah, I play this
Cool.
hand really bad.
I fold.
Yeah, Robert, I don't remember very much about that game, to be perfectly honest with you.
All
I
in.
definitely watched it, but I
Oh.
don't remember it very well. Dude, that dude has like $5 left.
This here is all mine.
But yeah, TJ, I've definitely heard about that.
Take it.
I'm calling.
Don't feel bad. You had no chance.
This Miguel guy has like $25. He's got 2.5 bigs.
Raising.
I'm all in.
Okay. He's got the lead, but it's pretty much a flip. Okay, that's a very good start. Wow. Okay, dodge the king or the... Yes. Okay, very nice.
Damn it.
Awesome.
Alright,
All
so... Danny has a massive chip lead right now, but 1 all in, and we're ahead. Okay. Let's go ahead and
Let's sweeten
click
the
it.
pot.
I'll race.
Hmm.
I'm gonna call.
I haven't seen much 3-betting, so I don't know if I can 4-bet light profitably. That's a pretty good board for ace high.
I raise you.
Calling.
I think I'm just gonna have to call down here. Ace high is gonna be good so much here.
I'll check.
Okay, I think the only play here is to just
Let's
shove.
play.
I'll raise you.
Really?
I'll race.
Okay, he has a pair. Okay, I have outs. Ace 5-8. Ace 5-8. Damn it. Wrong board pair.
Oh man.
All right.
I'm just gonna keep messing around here for a little bit because this is actually pretty fun. Alright. Alright, let's 3-bet our junk.
I see your bet and I'll raise.
I'll get you next hand.
I call.
I call.
Cold call, huh? That's not very nice. Very raggedy.
I check.
Check.
I guess I have to keep repping that overpair, huh? Actually,
All
honestly,
in.
this is kind of all I can
I
do.
fold.
Fold.
Very nice. Yeah, stack to pot, I just had to shove it.
Thank you, Lady Luck.
So, I don't know what Clowney's doing. At one moment, it seems like all he cares about is money, but then suddenly he's like, no, I don't want to play for Cleveland. I want to play for a better
Let's
team. It's
sweeten
like,
the
come on,
pot.
dude, what do you
I
want?
fold.
I mean, you know, Clowney's really
Fold this hand.
running out of teams.
Calling.
Like, if the Seahawks won't take you, and the Browns won't take you, all he has left really is the Titans. Okay, what do we have here?
I'll
Back
raise you.
Backdoor straight draw.
Fold.
Okay, it's a 3-bet, so I'm going to take that pretty seriously. Yeah, ace king. I mean, he
Come
was
to
ahead.
daddy.
And there's no guarantee I could have been able to get him to fold. Okay, what do we have? I'm in the big blind. I'm not closing the action, but
I call.
I'm getting a discount,
I'll
and
get
it's
you next
very unlikely that we get limp raised.
Raise.
Oh, that's interesting, Emmett. Okay. Okay, 50 into 120, and we have what? We have a backdoor flush draw and queen high.
I'll call.
Let's see if we can get him to slow down. That's a good card.
I'll check.
Alright, now we just start sizing it up. Let's go small
Raise
here.
it.
I'm setting this one out.
Alright, nice. Probably not, Robert, but I would have just been happy to win a playoff game at that point. That was before the Seahawks I had ever seen the team win one playoff game. It's not like now, where a playoff win is not even that much to celebrate for me. I mean, it was completely different back then. I was happy just to make the playoffs.
I'm gonna call.
I'll raise you.
Damn it,
I
he
fold.
pounces on my limp
I fold.
every time.
My hand sucks.
And, you know,
That's how it's done.
you never know. McNabb might have gotten injured. You know, McNabb back then got injured all the time. McNabb was always kind of injury prone.
Folding.
Like,
That's
you
how
always
it's
want to
done.
give yourself the chance to be on the good side of an upset, even if you don't think it can happen. Okay. What do we have here? Wait, what? Where's the button? Okay, that's the button. Oh, okay, I'm first to act.
My hand sucks.
Don't feel bad. You had no chance.
I fold.
I wonder if Kerrigan's on the trading block. I mean, they've got 3 blue chip defensive ends in Washington right now. I know you want to have more than 2 good ones for rotational purposes, but
I raise.
that's a lot of investment into
That's how
a
it's done.
one position on a team that, by the way, is not going to be good this year, and I'm sure they know this. I'm sure they know that they're at least a year or 2 away at best, possibly a lot more.
Raise.
I call.
Raise.
Oh shoot! Did he just limp
I'll
re-raise
call.
me?
I fold.
That's typically very strong. I don't really like this, but bottom pair, top kicker.
Check.
I'll raise you.
I have to
gonna
call
call.
once. Although this is a pretty unfortunate situation. 10. That's not really good.
Checking.
I'm all in.
Oh.
I call.
Okay, what do you have, buddy? King, queen? Alright. I need an ace or a 7. Suck out, city. Come on. Nope.
Bad beat.
Oh.
I should have just put them all in pre-flop if I knew he had that little bit of money. Okay, I'm on the button. Fold.
I fold.
That's how it's done.
Maybe, I mean, you know, maybe Dan Snyder believes that his team is capable of competing for a title every year. There are probably owners out there who are dumb enough to think that. But they really should be trying to move on from Kerrigan and get something out of him.
Let's sweeten the pot.
I'll get you next hand.
All right. I'm gonna check.
Checking.
Yeah, Robert, if we traded for Kerrigan, he would probably be kind of a one-year rental sort of thing. But he probably would not be that expensive because he is 31 years old
Checking.
and only has
I'm
1 year
gonna
left on
raise.
his deal. It's kind of like
I'm
when
out.
the 49ers traded for Trent Williams. You know, you don't necessarily have to pay that much to get him.
My hand sucks. Calling.
Let's see what you've got.
Fold.
I'm gonna call.
Take it.
That's how it's done.
I I mean, us bringing in Kerrigan would kind of be the same thing as us bringing in Everson Griffin. Both cases, we're just looking for a short-term solution while we figure out what we have for the long term. And that's kind of what we spent this whole off-season doing, so why not just keep
Great.
it going, you know?
I'll call.
All right.
Nope.
Take it.
I'm gonna raise.
I fold.
All right.
I call.
I'm gonna call.
My hands suck.
Check.
I'm going to see if I can rep the king here.
Raise.
I'm folding.
Come on,
A
fold.
call.
Really? Check call on the king 5 king. Ooh.
Raise.
All right. All in.
No,
If he has a
easy.
king, he has a king. Wow, he folds for that little amount. Carey versus Philadelphia 2019 block shedding rough. His run D looks pedestrian. He looks slow to initiate a second rush move. I mean, that's funny. You can say all that, and then you still project him to be a double-digit sack guy, which is way more than you can say about any player the Seahawks
Never
currently
this
have.
lucky.
Like, that's probably twice what Bruce Irvin's going to get. With all those problems, he still will probably get twice as many sacks as anybody currently on this team. Kind of funny.
Great.
Just something to
All right.
chew on. Okay, what am I? Where? Okay, I'm on the button. I'm just gonna let this
Take
one
it.
go. Oh, what a flop top pair.
Nice try.
I see your bet and I'll raise.
I'll get you next hand.
I'm gonna raise.
I'm gonna call.
Cold call, huh?
I call.
Now you're pricing me in. I have to call.
I'm gonna check.
All in.
I have nothing going on here.
Folding.
I'm out.
That's how it's done.
Take it.
Not my day.
That's how
I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? At the end of the day, we got to take whatever's left, and what's left is Clowney, Griffin, and random trade guys. So, you know, we don't exactly have a ton of options if we want to shore up this pass rush a little bit.
I'm gonna call.
Okay, don't
Let's
raise
see
me.
what you got.
Oh my god,
I'm
he
gonna
does it
call.
every time.
I'm out.
Fold.
9-7 of hearts he raises.
All right.
Fold.
Great.
That's how it's done.
Let's sweeten the pot.
I'll get you next hand.
I'm gonna call.
A call.
Like, I still think that Everson Griffin probably presents the
I
best.
check.
I check.
Okay, do I have any interest in this pot? Not really. What do we have here? 3 diamonds. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and check
Check.
it. I'm not gonna see bet on that board. Ooh,
I'll check.
I check.
okay. I don't think they'll ever call, but let's try to build a
Raise.
pot.
I'm folding.
I'm folding.
Like, who else is there who could be available in a trade? Like,
I'm never this lucky.
like you know, there's obviously Judon and Yannick, but we know those guys are going to be expensive. Oh, Robert, your comment about FedEx Field just reminded me. There was an article
cool.
on Field Goals a few days ago that was
I'm
talking
gonna
about
call.
how
Cool.
mathematically it seems like Quest Field is actually not a very good, safe place to play in terms of the number of injuries that players
Checking.
at Quest Field seem to suffer compared to other stadiums. It seems like Quest Field actually has a bit of a problem, which
Raise.
I had never really thought about before, but it was interesting. Okay, so we have a gutter, but nothing else. What's the bet size? I'm just
fold.
going to fold. Yeah, he had a king.
All right.
Okay, I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
call.
limp.
I'll raise.
I'm going to do the
calling.
limp raise. This guy's splashing around too much. Alright, so...
I'll raise.
I'm out.
I call.
Yeah, Emmett, it was Brandon Rogers somewhere up above, but... Ooh, that's a good flop for 2-5s for the most part. Very unlikely he hit that. And how much does he have behind? One. Okay, he has the pot. So I'm just going to ship
Raise.
it.
I'm sitting this one out.
Yes. But yeah, there's an article on Field Goals. I have not read it all the way through, but I read part of it, and it was an interesting thing. Apparently, Quest Field produces more, or CenturyLink produces more injuries than the average NFL field. So maybe there's something going on there. I don't know. Okay, so let's make it like 35
Gonna raise.
I'm folding.
My hands suck.
I'm calling.
with the ace blocker. TJ, I find it very hard to believe that Ryan Kerrigan gives one wet shit about breaking the record for most sacks in Redskins history.
I see your bet and I'll
I
raise.
fold.
Like, one of the worst franchises in football. They haven't won a playoff game with him. They haven't. They don't do right by their players. They have terrible
Never this
ownership.
lucky.
Miserable franchise for the last 20 plus years, 30 years almost. Like, I don't think Ryan Kerrigan cares about leaving the Redskins. I have a feeling a lot of players in Washington would love to get out of
Folding.
there. Oh yeah, Planet. It's a lot of extra
You're
content.
fucking kidding me.
There's a
I feel
lot of
You had no
nice
chance.
bonus content in Royal. It's a great add-on. Yes, TJ, I'm really sad. I love the idea for the new onside kick, but they're never going to approve it because it's too different. But I love it. I think it's brilliant. I'm so sad that it's probably never going to happen.
Calling.
I'll raise you.
I'll raise.
Okay. He's got the idea that I had. I was going to
I'm
limp the
folding.
raise. Because this guy's doing that way too much. Yeah, Planet, honestly, you could spend 50 hours playing Tycoon if you really wanted to. But, I mean, not that I would ever want to, but you could if you really wanted to, I guess. Ooh, pockets.
Let's sweeten the pot.
Not my day.
I'll call.
Well, Planet, it hasn't been translated yet, right? It needs to actually be localized before you can get it. Or are you going to play Scramble in Japanese?
I'll raise.
Yeah, Emmett, that's the other thing that the article mentioned. It's possible that there were more injuries at C-Link because the Seahawks defense was
Oh.
such a hard-hitting defense for such a long time. Alright, I'm gonna call once and see what happens.
Fallen.
125. I think I just... he's not bluffing. Okay, please don't turn over, okay, yeah, he had a queen... He had queen 9, wow, okay. We were very thin.
Calm to dead.
Folding.
Oh, it's on the Switch? Okay, I didn't know that.
All right.
I thought it hadn't been localized yet. As far as I know, they haven't translated it, but if I'm wrong, let me know.
I'm gonna call.
I raise.
I'm sitting this one out.
Alright. I'm coming in for the limp re-raise again because this
Raising.
guy can't help himself.
I fold.
Yeah, it's like clockwork. He does the big blind raise when everyone limps to him, and then he mucks to a 3-bet. So I guess I'm just going to keep doing that until he does something else.
Raise.
I'll call.
I'll call.
Robert, I definitely think that had a little more to do with contact than the turf.
I'm gonna raise.
I'm
Really.
sitting this one out.
How much does he have left? Okay, let's
I'll
put him in.
raise.
I'm folding.
Whoa. What is with people putting in half, like, 70% of their stack and then folding? I guess I need to start playing differently to let them, you know, blast off into me. There were a couple bad turns, but not that many. I wasn't sad about it. 4-6. Alright, I better defend. Hey, JS. I know, man. It's
I'll raise
interesting
you.
times. Okay, I have a gutter, but yeah, I can't stick around. I don't think he has any money left. No, actually, he does have money left.
My
but,
hand
yeah.
sucks.
I fold.
Emmett, I think he got tackled awkwardly as he was catching a touchdown pass. Oh, really? 9 high. And yeah, he had 9 high and a gutter,
Calm to dead.
which was actually better than my hand. I can't believe Lockett only missed, you know, 2 games because of that injury, and they were the playoff games. Like, he didn't miss any time the following year somehow.
I'll call.
I'm all in.
I'll call.
Alright, may
I'll
as
call.
well call to try to bust him. Oh, really, JS? Is it because of the console controller? King, queen. Okay, that is a whiff.
I'm gonna check.
Check.
And there's no point in betting because somebody's all in, so we're just gonna hope to, nope.
Checking.
Let's make this interesting.
You better have something, dude. If you're bluffing, I am going to be very
Folding.
annoyed.
I'll
Because
raise.
that is not how you play all-in poker. Oh, he's got ace. God, this moron, man. I guess it's not a tournament,
Well
but
played.
still, it's stupid.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, JS, I don't play games like this on console anymore if I can help it. The exception would be like Killzone. I play Killzone on console, but I always try to play shooters on PC now. I can't even imagine doing it another way. Okay, we're gonna call that. Yeah, the Alex Smith injury is an all-timer. Like, how does the Redskins organization look at something like that and not go, we need to fix this turf?
Check.
I'll raise.
Okay, I think I'm gonna float once. That's a big bet.
Call.
Yeah, Komodo Dragons, JS. Even on PC, they're tough to deal with, my man. I know what you mean.
Checking.
I'll raise you.
That's enough of this hand.
Take it.
Okay, he was bluffing with the best
Don't
hand.
feel bad. You had no chance.
Some of the wildlife in this game is really tough to deal with. Okay, ace queen, huh?
Raising.
I fold.
Oh. Wanted him to have something there, to be perfectly honest.
All right.
Yeah, but even as Dan Snyder, don't you want your team to at least have the reputation of not being the place that nobody wants to play? Like, you know what every single player is thinking when they get drafted by the Redskins. I'm going to die on that turf.
I'll raise.
I call.
All right. Ace 10 suited. Come on. Let's go. Okay, we flop a flush draw with 2 overs. Pretty much a dream flop.
Let's sweeten the pot.
Let's make this interesting.
All right, I'm just
I'll
going to go with it.
raise.
I'm sitting this one out.
Haha. I wonder if he had a pair.
I'm never this lucky.
Like, and it was his own player, Robert. It's not like it was a player on another team even. It was his own player that he is now paying tens of millions of dollars to never play football for him.
I'll call.
I'm gonna win.
Let's make this interesting.
Okay.
Call.
If you're gonna price me in like that, fine. And it happened to RG3 as well. Who knows how badly that organization was set back because of what happened to RG3. I mean, everybody has their own opinion of RG3, right? A lot of people think that he was going to bust in the NFL no matter what because he didn't know how to make more than one read. And some people think that he was going to be really
I'm
good.
gonna call.
Okay.
I'm gonna check.
Do I protect? No.
I'm gonna check.
Oh no, that's a terrible card.
I'll raise.
Should I rep a flush? I have the Queen of Hearts. No, I
I
can't
fold.
do it. Now, Emmett, I get the sense... Oh, he got me. Oh, that's a nice bluff, man. Wow, he
That's
got
how
me
it's done.
good. Emmett, I get the sense that Wilson's just kind of friendly with everybody. Like he tries not to make enemies. He just tries to be, you know,
Never this lucky.
cool with people. I wonder if that's probably part of it.
I'll raise.
I call.
Let's click it. Okay, I gotta rep the 8. Whoa, he led into me, huh? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to rep this
Let's
by
sweeten the pot.
raising it.
I'm gonna call.
Really? Okay, so he leads with an ace, I guess.
I'll
King-
raise.
What are you doing, dude?
Folding.
What does he have? Wow, he did that with a 7. What a weirdo.
Don't feel bad. You had no chance.
Checking.
Okay, we got ourselves a pretty good hand. I'm gonna
Check.
go for the check raise here.
I'll raise.
Raise.
I'm out.
Alright, couldn't get him on the hook for any more than that.
I needed that.
Okay, we're pretty much even. And you know, a lot of the times these players that are disliked by NFL fans and they have a bad reputation, a lot of times the players still like them.
Raise.
Raise.
I'm gonna call.
Yeah, Robert, that's a good point. It's like, why would you want to risk that?
gonna raise.
Calling.
I'm in position, so I'm going to go ahead and take a card off, and if he checks the turn, I should just be able to blow him off it.
I'll raise.
No, can't
Folding.
do it. The dude had bottom pair, huh? Interesting double
Alright.
barrel, my man. Like, the NFL really should do something about that, right? Like,
I needed that.
yeah, Emmett, but I'm kind of at the point where I'm willing to take a risk. We have one of the best 2 or 3 quarterbacks in the NFL, and we can't even get to the NFC title game the last 5 years. I'm willing to mix it up. Okay, Queen 8. Let's go
I
for
see
that
your
flip.
bet and I'll raise.
I'll raise.
Man, okay, now he's
Calling.
starting to get on my nerves with all this, but I'm in position. So let's call this tiny 3-bet and see what happens. Do I have
Let's
a
make
spade
this
in my
interesting.
hand? Okay, I think I have to float this. I have a couple back doors.
I'll call.
If I pick up a good card on this turn, I'm probably just going to shove it. No, that's not one of the good ones.
Checking.
Ooh, is he giving up? I think we have to go for it, guys.
Raise.
I'm gonna raise.
Oh, no. He got me.
I fold.
He got me. He got me. He got me. God dang it. Yeah, he got me good. He had the ace.
Alright.
I can't believe he checked the ace. Oh, 4 deuce, huh?
My hand sucks.
I mean, it does seem like it would be a lot less risky to just get Josh Gordon. You know? I feel like people could generally be on board for that if we just got Josh Gordon and called it good. Alright.
Raising.
I'll raise.
Alright, I'm just going to get this in.
I'm all in.
I'll call.
Ten 9 offsuit, huh? Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Dodge. No 10, no 9. Alright. We made the straight.
Good hand.
Wow, he called off a 4 bet
Never
with
this
10 9
lucky.
offsuit. Interesting, bold strategy, Cotton.
I fold.
Alright.
Jack 8 suited.
Raise.
I'm gonna try to block him from 3 betting, but
raise you.
oh man, he's just coming
I'll call.
after it now with 3 bets every single hand. All right, we're gonna have to flop a piece and go with it because we know he's 3 betting with hands like 10 9 offsuit. Okay, this is an all-in hand
Checking.
or a betting hand at least.
Gonna raise.
I fold.
Good result, but he's 3 betting every time now.
I'm never this lucky.
I mean, like, theoretically, Emmett, there's just looking at it fundamentally, I find it very hard to believe that this team can actually feel like their off-season work is done. Like, if you look at this roster, the way it's constructed, the way it's put together, if this front office actually
Raise.
thinks they're done,
I call.
then that's bad. That's incorrect on their part to feel that way. That's a terrible flop for my range. I'm probably going to check, give up here.
I'm gonna check.
Raise.
Unless he bets tiny, and that's not really tiny enough.
My
No.
hand sucks.
That's just bad for my range. Oh, he got me. I got.
Calm to dead.
He played that very well. I mean, like right now, if you look at the current players on our pass rush, on our defense, the Seahawks defense, it would not surprise me if we had like 20 sacks next year with the current slew of players. 20 total sacks. Unless there's something I'm really not seeing. Okay, I'm just going to start limping.
Hi, chick.
Because he's attacking my opens with 3 bets. Okay, this is a good flop.
Oh, chick.
I will definitely be betting this.
Gonna raise.
I'm sitting this one out.
Yeah, Darius, I
I
mean,
needed that.
the thing is, there's a scenario where maybe we don't have to take risk. If you get Josh Gordon, maybe you don't have to get AB. And that's preferable probably to taking on the risk of getting an AB. Yeah, Emmett. By the way, if people aren't interested in watching me play poker, I will be done with this soon, and I'll go back to killing people with machetes and machine guns and stuff like that. Okay. We are going to be pumping this.
Raise.
Fold.
I'm never this lucky.
LJ Collier had a press conference today, you know, one of those Zoom meetings with on the YouTube channel, where he was talking about how, you know, the injury last year really kind of chopped his legs out from underneath him.
Raise.
I'm out.
And he was hoping that in 2020
you,
he
Lady
wouldn't
Luck.
have that kind of injury in the preseason, and he would be able to really ramp up to contribute in 2020. So I don't know. I mean, it is fair to say that he didn't really have a chance after he got hurt like that. But that being said, I just don't see it with him. Okay, what do we have? I think we have like a couple backdoors.
Checking.
I'll raise.
Just bet 20, dude. Okay, I can't call 30.
Take it.
I would have called 20. Oh, he had the kings. Okay, good thing he did bet
That's
30.
how it's done.
I did not want to get into a drawing war against kings. Ron, I probably will. The thing is, I've already beaten Red Dead Redemption 2, so I need to decide to go back to it at some point, and I don't know exactly when that's going to be.
I see
All
your
right,
bet
please.
and I'll raise.
I'm gonna call.
Okay, I really wanted him to 3-bet me there. He's been 3-betting me so much lately, I was really hoping he would hit it there. Okay, decent flop.
Chick.
Okay, I think we just have to bet that texture, even
Gonna
though
raise.
we have middle pair.
I'm sitting this one out.
Alright, nice. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is
Thank
a
you, Lady
phenomenal
Luck.
game, so I would not mind playing it again at some point, but I don't know when that's going to be. Okay, what do we have? Jack 9. Alright,
Checking.
I like a free flop with this hand. Oh! I have the Johnny Chan, guys. This is the Johnny Chan hand from Rounders. Jack 9, and he flops the straight. I'm almost positive Johnny Chan had Jack 9 in that hand.
Check.
Let's make this interesting.
Okay, so I'm going to play it like Johnny Chan did and just check call the whole way
Calling.
down. Well, Emmett, I think the issue, or so he would say, would be that the injury made it so he had no opportunity to,
Checking.
Raise.
he had no opportunity to contribute during the season because he didn't get the preseason training camp to acclimate himself to the NFL. Yeah, Robert, I do remember that. When will you replay Last of Us? Well, Darius, if I do it, I probably won't do it on stream because I have it on PS3.
I'm gonna call.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hope that we get a decent card here. Come on. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Actually, that could be a really
gonna
good
check.
card.
I'll raise you.
And then I'm just gonna go ahead and go all
Let's
in.
do this.
Fold.
All right, we didn't get the maximum payout, but we did do very well for ourselves. Oh, really? Red Dead Online is bad? I didn't know.
I needed that.
I did not know Red Dead Online was bad. I have never tried it. Yeah, but Ron, in the SEC, Texas would get murdered every year. Right? Am I wrong?
Gonna raise.
Cool.
Okay. Ace 3. Okay, that's a good texture
Check.
for me to check back, I think. I'm going to check it back and play to the turn here. Yeah, Emmett.
check
Sorry,
it.
John, I can't remember.
Checking.
By the way, that hand where Matt Damon bluffs
I'm gonna raise.
Johnny Chan off that hand makes no sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense the way he describes it. It's actually kind of funny.
Call.
I'm going to call with ace high. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I got him. He had king high. Got you.
Son of a bitch.
I'm never this lucky.
I do not have a good feeling about LJ Collier. Okay, let's just go ahead and flat this.
Call.
Wait a minute. Okay, I almost flopped the nuts again.
I'm gonna check.
Check.
Okay. Got an open ender, and we got our, Okay, that ace is bad for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Check.
just check.
I'll raise.
Okay. I
Call.
think I'm gonna call, but I probably shouldn't, honestly. I should probably just be folding. Yeah, jack. Okay, that's no good.
Check.
Let's make this interesting.
Folding.
Yeah, Texas should stay where they are. Like, that conference just needs to fix themselves. Yeah, he had the ace. He had the
Alright.
ace. Too bad that turn came. I think I could have bluffed him off that hand if he hadn't made the ace on the turn. What do we have? Queen 7?
Raise.
I'm calling.
Ooh, did I just flop a flush?
Raise.
Okay, I guess we're just calling. A lot of these leads have been weak, so I'm just gonna go ahead and flat. Oh, terrible card.
I'll check.
Is he just giving up? Well, I have to bet, I think.
Gonna raise.
I'm sitting this one out.
Yeah. Terrible turn. Why couldn't it just be the deuce of clubs, man? Trying to let this guy hang
Alright.
himself, and I keep getting stupid runouts.
Call.
Alright, this is pretty low in the distribution, but I'm going to go ahead and flat it. Ooh, a top pair.
Checking.
I'll raise you.
Let's sweeten the pot.
I'm sitting this one out.
Yeah, that's a bad texture for him, so I'll be raising it even if I didn't have anything. Yeah, that Texas team was bad, Ron. I mean,
Thank
Texas
you,
is a
Lady
little
Luck.
better now than they were then. That was, yeah, I mean, not as much as they should be. Like, the fact that Texas isn't dominating the NCAA every year is a
Gonna raise.
joke. Okay, I'm gonna go
I'll
ahead
call.
and just call this. Okay, what do we have? 3, 4, 5. Do we have a gutter or an
Check.
open ender? No, neither. You know what? I'm gonna rep this hell out of this board.
Let's sweeten the pot.
I'm gonna raise.
Ooh. What does he have? Like a flush draw?
I fold.
Oh, he just had a pair of 4s. Oh, I wonder if I could have blown him off
That's how you
that.
win.
Check. Check.
I'll raise you.
Take it.
All right.
Yeah. Again, my only hope for LJ Collier is that he moves to defensive tackle and maybe gives us something there, but you know, there's so much has to happen for that to be a possibility.
Calling.
Oh, chick.
Yeah, Robert, it's really sad what's happened to the Longhorns.
Chick.
All right. We have a gutter, but nothing else, so
Gonna raise.
let's take a shot
I'm
here.
out.
All right. This guy is good, actually. This guy mixes his plays up pretty well.
I can't believe.
All right.
Calling.
Wait, really, Emmett? And a Sports Illustrated article about moving Collier inside. I had not heard of this. Okay.
Check.
Checking.
Shoot. I really wanted to check raise this board. Okay, that's still a pretty safe card. I'm going to go ahead and bet it.
Raise.
I'm gonna call.
A lot of them went to Oregon, Ron. Remember back 10 years ago, a lot of them went to Oregon. And we make our straight. So let's just go ahead and bet. Try to get called by, I don't know,
Raise.
at 9.
I'm calling.
Oh. What did he have? Oh, you suck out little donkey. Oh, he had hearts. Okay, I'm not going to be too triggered about that. At least he didn't hit his hearts.
Raising.
I'll raise you.
Calling.
I hate the min 3 bet, man. I have to call it, but... Ugh. Alright, so this is kind of another
I'll
messy
raise.
spot. Have to call once and
Calling.
figure it out.
Oh, chick.
Okay, he's probably giving up, but I don't think I need to bet. Okay. If he had clubs, he would bet. If he had a king, he would bet. Maybe if he had a queen, he would bet. My only concern is that if there's an ace on the river. As long as there's no ace on the
I'm
river,
gonna
I'll feel
check.
pretty good about this.
Chick.
Emmett, I don't know if I look at it like that. Like, to me, if he's good, he's good. And, okay, should I go for value? I think I'm going to go for a little bit of value here. I don't see how I
See your
can't be
bet
good. I
and I'll
must
raise.
be
I'm gonna
good.
raise.
Oh! What does he have? I kind of want to call. I don't believe this.
I'll call.
What does he have? He had a queen with a worse kicker?
Good
Damn it.
hand.
He turned middle pair into a bluff? Or did...
I needed that.
I don't know what to say about that. That was weird. Yeah, Emmett, I don't really look at it like that. As long as the guy becomes a good player somewhere, I'll live with it. I don't look at it like that. Okay, how much money does this guy have? $3? Alright, let's just,
I fold.
Oh, I didn't want to... I hit the wrong button.
That's how you win.
Okay, I don't even really need to look. I'm just going to go ahead and shove it all in here.
Raise.
Let's see if you blink. All in.
It's for less than $100 total dollars. So, as long as he doesn't have me dominated, I don't really care. Alright, this is fine. Let's get there. Not a good flop. No, that's not good. Nope.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
That's how
Yeah,
it's done.
Emmett, if he moves to defensive tackle and ends up being good, then I'm happy with that result. I'm not going to be upset about it at all. Uh-huh.
I'll call.
Ron, how often do you see your girlfriend these days? Like, long-distance relationship can't be easy. Okay, we've got middle pair and a back door, so let's go ahead and just try to get it in.
Raising.
I fold.
No, I have a friend in Georgia whose name is Katie. I've known her for like 16, 17 years. On and off and on.
Let's sweeten the
I guess it's a
pot.
common name.
Cool.
Alright.
Chick.
Nothing to do but put him in, I think.
I'll raise.
I'm sitting this one out.
The triple option can be interesting, but I sure as hell don't want my team to ever run it. Okay, I'm going to go all in without looking.
Going all in.
It doesn't really matter what I have. King 8, yeah, I definitely would have gone all in there. Alright, he's got the ace. Alright, we are small underdogs. Alright, let's hit the king or the 8. Nothing yet. That's no help. King! King on the river.
Awesome.
We just won the jungle bracelet.
All right.
Alright. Let's go shoot some people now.
Why?
Now that I've made a few grand, about $1,000, let's go find some people to shoot. Wait a minute, I can fast travel. Katie's a great name, actually. I think my favorite name for a girl is Sophia. I like Vincent for a male. Those are my favorite sounding names. There's something very elegant about them. I like that. Everything I know about Texas, I learned from what Cowboy TD would talk about in his old videos. Emmett, you can do that in Red Dead, but I don't think you can do it here. In Red Dead, you can lose in poker and just kill everybody who beat you, but you can't do it here. Okay. Shoot. Crap. Okay, so let's go down this road and get in a car and try to just follow the road. Yeah, Robert. He just couldn't do it for amateur. He couldn't talk about sports on YouTube as an amateur when he was doing it professionally. It just wouldn't have made a lot of sense. But yeah, I used to watch all of Cowboy TD's videos, except for when his teams won. It wasn't fun to watch Cowboy TD videos after they won. It was only fun after they lost. I just can't believe that of all the teams that Cowboy TD roots for and makes videos for on YouTube, the one team that actually got him a championship was the Mavericks. Not the Cowboys, not the Longhorns, not even the Rangers. The Rangers, well, the Rangers are bad, but they had a good run that should have turned into a championship and didn't. And it ended up being the freaking Mavericks that won a title for him. There's just something really funny about that to me. No, JS, it's because EDP makes viral videos. His videos go viral because of the way he behaves. And he does have... And he's a good speaker. Like, EDP is actually a pretty good... has able to use some attention-grabbing language that plays well for a YouTube audience, I think. I used to like EDP, but I think he's been fake for a couple years now. Most of the stuff he says doesn't make any sense.
It was not.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, JS. And EDP, the way EDP goes about making videos, it's just way easier to get famous. All my friends who are Eagles fans hate EDP for whatever that's worth. They hate him even more than I do, and I don't really like EDP anymore. Yeah, I remember watching that World Series with my landlord and his son. That was a great World Series. David Freese, man. What are you gonna do? Whoa! It's Komodo! Right. Right. He settled the lawsuit, but he didn't go back to work. Huh. I guess he just decided he would fade into Bolivian, as they say. Okay, I gotta start throwing away some of these leaves. I guess he knew that he was never going to be able to outrun those accusations, even if he did settle. Yeah, I remember watching that game too, Robert. My favorite gun so far is probably this one right here. It's got a silencer, it's got a little scope on it, a little laser pointer. It's an all-purpose gun, man. You can use it to snipe, you can use it to rapid fire. This gun is so far my favorite. It never lets you down no matter what purpose you use it for. Like, I might use other weapons from time to time, but this is the best one. And I'm happy it was the the Mavericks that ended up winning the title for Cowboy TD, because the Mavericks are the one team he roots for that I like too. I like the Mavericks. Alright, let's destroy this thing. Alright. Where's the... Okay, let's go liberate the old mines here. Oh, good. Yeah. I remember actually in 2009, Colt McCoy actually wasn't that great, I don't think. Like, he played a big game against Texas A&M, but other than that, I was actually I remember I was actually unimpressed with Colt McCoy that year. I thought he was better in 08. Oh. No, not the dogs. Not the dogs.
Ew.
Alright, dingoes.
Disgusting.
One of my best friends is a Heat fan, and he hates LeBron because of that Mavericks series. Like, he never really got over how bad he played in that series. I mean, he doesn't like LeBron anyway, but yeah. Jason Kidd has some skeletons in the closet. If we're going to be completely fair about things. Yes, he does. Okay. But I don't know the full story around the Jason Kidd stuff. I know he had some domestic abuse stuff. I like Jason Kidd the player a lot. He's awesome. But he did some stuff that he should not have done. I think we all know that. What, JJ Barea? No, I didn't have a problem with JJ Barea. He was like the main character in a shitty Disney movie who plays basketball despite having some crippling disability.
We are coming in from the west.
Damn it. I didn't want to set off that alarm. That's not what I wanted. Well, those Nets teams were awful. Like, it's not his fault.
Where the fuck did he go? There he is.
Oh.
He's a present. Open.
I did not want this incursion to go like this. I am not happy with the way this shootout is going. Oh, Emmett, that's funny. That's actually my favorite scene in any movie ever. I just shot Marvin in the face. That is probably my favorite scene in any film ever. I was thinking about this a couple months ago with my friends, and I think that's actually number one. Yeah, but yeah, Jason Williams shot his limo driver.
I see him. He's dead. Get that motherfucker down. We are coming in from the west. Shit! I should attack you, motherfucker! Fuck me!
Yeah, I think the Pulp Fiction I just shot Marvin in the face is my number one. Yeah, Josh Allen had a good rookie season. He did. Yeah, okay, this is not going the way I wanted it to. I'm going to admit that much.
Take a look.
Yeah, I have Pulp Fiction on Blu-ray, but have not watched it yet. I probably should. Another really good one is, I didn't even like the movie that much, but the Do You Like Huey Lewis in the News Scene in American Psycho has a very unique energy to it that I do appreciate, even if it's not my favorite movie. Wow. I didn't even set foot inside the actual base, and I just took the base over. Well, that was not the opposite of clean, but we did it. Yeah, Brian Burns. I actually had him on my short list of players I would like to take in the first, and he went to the Panthers, right? I remember that, yeah. Panthers had a wildly inconsistent pass rush last year. Like, some games it was great, other games it was non-existent. Yeah, it's not my favorite movie or anything, American Psycho, but it's interesting. The book, I borrowed the book from a library one time, and it is impossible to read. The author, whose name escapes me, I think it's like Bret Easton Ellis. Yeah, Bret Easton Ellis spends like 18 pages describing somebody's outfit. And I know why he's doing it. It's a very intentional technique on his part, but it's very hard to read, and I can't do it. Wait, are these all dogs? Yeah, the reason why he's doing it in the book is because the main character of American Psycho is so vapid that he cares way too much about people's appearances and what they look like and what they're wearing. So, like, he gets very obsessive about that kind of stuff. And it's all that matters to him, but it's very hard to read. Like, there's a scene in the movie, and I think it's in the book too, where he basically has a mental breakdown because one of his co-workers has a better looking business card than he does, and to him it's like that's like the most important thing in the world, and he ends up killing the guy because he has a nicer business card than him, because those are how he has skewed priorities of what's actually important. It's like nobody ever taught him how he's actually supposed to feel about things, which is interesting, but it's hard to read. Worst weather football game I've ever seen is Dolphins Steelers in 2007.
We're heading up from the south.
Like, that's one of the things about the story, the book and the movie, that I actually found interesting. Like, he doesn't know what is actually important in life and what isn't. Like, there's this one part where he can't get a reservation at a particular restaurant, and he wants to commit suicide because, to him, it's the most important thing in the world for him to be able to get this reservation to Dorsey or whatever. But once he gets it, he's just incredibly relieved. Like, he doesn't understand that it's not supposed to be that big of a deal. Yes, Robert, the mud game on MNF. Yeah, the fighter was good. I saw the fighter. That was good. I've seen Christian Bale give some very bad performances, though. Like, he's in Public Enemies, and I think his performance in that movie sucks. He's in, what was I going to say? Terminator 4, and I think that movie is really bad, actually. I can't stand that movie. And I think his performance is pretty miserable. I've seen him give some very bad ones, but I've also seen him give some very good ones. Oh yeah, Darius, that was a fun game.
We have the outpost, but there is still more to do. Check out the jobs on the bulletin board.
Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this side quest, homies. That was the Nick Foles season, the season when Nick Foles was like the best quarterback ever. And then the next year he forgot how to not throw off his back foot all the time. Okay, so I think it was the Lions, yeah. That game was the beginning of the end for one Jim Schwartz, as I recall. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, that game. The Nathan Vasher game. The thing about that Monday Night Football game, Miami-Pittsburgh, was it was also the worst game ever. Zatumbo, what are you talking about? Zatumbo, nobody's fallen for that. Come on, this is not our first rodeo. Don't you know that social media is going to start fact-checking you when you post fake news? Haven't you heard? Social media is now fact-checking people who post fake news. Oh shit.
Start searching for rubber. He's not here.
Yeah, that game was like the worst game I've ever seen in my life, dude. Such a bad game.
Get a grip. Not just looking. Ah! Shit! He disappeared. Again! You better show yourself!
Play ball as long as it gets me closer to finding my praise. Maybe Dennis knows more about Hoyt. Hey, Dennis?
Jason, what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Funny.
Like, what's worse than a football game that ends 3-0? I mean, my God. Like, that's not even funny, dude.
Hoyt Volka. Stay away from him, Jason. You think Voss is crazy? All the evil on the island, it comes from Hoyt. He took Voss's mind away from him. It is he who pulls the strings.
Wow. Okay, I'll be careful.
You'd sacrifice for everyone that is a quality starter. You'd sacrifice for a needed position. I would probably, I mean, you know, Bradley McDougald is an obvious one. Griffin is probably that one's a little more painful, but I would still do it. Alright, let's kill some people. Oh, how did that not kill him? You gotta be kidding me. Got him. I mean, the argument for sacrificing Griffin is really simple. We've been pretty good at producing quality cornerbacks. Well, how am I supposed to get that thing in this car, dude? Come on. Damn it. Dead. Alright, see you tomorrow, Emmett. Alright. Well, Darius, the problem with giving up Jerron Reed would be then that leaves us with literally nothing at defensive tackle, so I don't know about that either.
Maybe Dennis knows more about Hoyt. Hey, Dennis?
Jason, what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Funny. I've never heard of such a man here on the island.
Are you
he
sure
told
that's...
me about Voss
Oh
and
yeah,
Voss.
Robert, okay, I remember that. Yeah, because he wasn't
Stay away from
starting
him,
at
Jason.
first under Mike
You
Nolan.
think Voss is crazy? All the evil on the island, it comes from Hoyt. He took Voss's mind away from him. It is he who pulls the strings.
Wow. Okay, I'll be careful.
love wall right driving this thing off-road, man. It's so hard to predict what happens next. It's actually fun. Do it for a star edge, yeah. But then what would you do at tackle? Would you just sign snacks and hope he still has something left? Okay, actually, we might want to get up on that hill. Alright, got ourselves some people to kill. Well, Reed generated a lot of pressure in 2018. He did not in 2019. We don't know what Jerron Reed we're going to get. I will grant you that I don't feel a ton of confidence. He's not somebody who I'm thrilled to have as the primary defensive tackle of my team, but I've seen him be very good, so I'm not ruling it out. I mean, whatever bad you think of Reed, he is the best we've got at the position right now, and it's not particularly close. Okay.
Sweating like a pig here.
No! Alright, I'm gonna commit suicide.
Maybe Dennis knows more about Hoyt. Hey, Dennis?
Jason, what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Funny. I've never heard of such a man here on the island.
Yeah, he told me about Voss's boss, Hoyt.
Hoyt Vulcan. Stay away from him, Jason. You think Voss is crazy? All the evil on the island, it comes from Hoyt. He took Voss's mind away from him. It is he who pulls the strings.
Wow. Okay, I'll be careful.
Let's do this. Oh my God!
Alright, that did not work the way I wanted it to either. I'll be right back, guys. Anybody saying that? No? I would be mad too, but... Alright, I'm back for a minute. I'm gonna have to go grab some food in a second. But, for the moment, let's try to figure out the best way to crack this cookie, or egg, or something. I don't know.
Maybe Dennis knows more about Hoyt.
What if I just snipe one and then, like,
Hey, Dennis?
Jason,
run
what
away?
did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Funny. I've never heard of such a man here on the island.
Yeah, he told me about Voss's boss, Hoyt.
Alright, so that'll probably stir up some chaos, but they won't
Think Voss is crazy?
know where
All
I'm
the
coming
evil on
from.
the island, it comes from Hoyt. He took Voss's mind away from him. It is he who pulls the strings.
Wow. Okay, I'll be careful.
Keep your eyes open. Find whatever that was. Nothing here. You can do this.
No, Robert, what do you mean?
Making a run for the alarm. What happened to the alarm?
Oh no! Oh, I see, Robert. Yeah, just generally speaking, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I've said this before, but people want to say it's Wilson's fault we can't get good players. No, it's not. It's completely because of the drafting. It has everything to do with the fact that we have not been able to draft lately.
We're not done yet. Can you help out with the items on
Yeah, Philly makes mistakes like every front office does, but they hit pretty well. I mean, drafting J.J. Arcega-Whiteside instead of DK Metcalf is going to haunt them for a while, but I kind of like J.J. Arcega-Whiteside coming out, so I'm not even tripping super hard about that. Like they you know, it didn't work out, but. Yeah, Robert, cap space is a myth, but only if you're willing to sacrifice the future a little bit. And right now it seems like we're trying to maintain our flexibility, which I can understand because of the COVID situation, but... Okay, can this guy see me or not? I'm very confused. His movement patterns are very erratic.
Fucker!
Body here!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Almost saw me. Ravens front office is pretty strong, yeah. I mean, everyone likes to make fun of them giving $120 million to Joe Flacco, but they almost kind of had to. What, they were going to have their Super Bowl MVP QB just leave? No way.
Fuck! Shit! Heat! Going in!
Oh, I got him just in time. Alright guys, there's my food. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to be eating though, so slightly occupied.
Maybe Dennis knows more about Hoyt.
Hey, Dennis?
Jason, what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Funny. I've never heard of such a man here on the island.
Yeah, he told me about
Oh, you haven't
Voss's
seen your girlfriend
boss,
since early
Hoyt.
March?
Hoyt Volka. Stay away from him, Jason.
See, the way I handle the problem is just not having one. So, I don't know if that's an effective way to deal with it or not. But, I mean, technically, it handles the problem. I've actually been a lot less busy because my commute dropped from like 3 total hours to 0 minute to no time at all. So that was just a huge chunk of my day on the days I actually had to go into work. Like, it takes about an hour and a half to get there and an hour and a half to get back if you combine everything. It was just brutal. Alright, let's see here. Man, it would be awesome if I could snipe one of these pricks. Did I not hit him? Must not be a reasonable shot to make. I should have at least hit him in the torso. Got him. Very nice. No, Robert, I don't. I don't. I don't like LaFleur, and I don't think Rodgers is that great anymore. I think he's in a different phase of his career. I think the party is over for Aaron. Did he even notice? I don't think he noticed. What an idiot. I shot his gunman and he's just still cruising around doing donuts. Too easy. Oh, really, Robert? Has she ever commented? Would I know her at all? Would I be... Has she ever interacted with me?
It was beautiful once. It will be again.
Anything like that?
We have the outpost, but there is still more to do. Check out the jobs on the bulletin board.
Really, Robert? You should tell her to say something to me at some point. Tell her to comment on a video or come to one of the streams one of these days. If she's been around for that long, I mean, why not? What's she waiting for? Alright, guys, this is how Malik McDowell broke his face. So hopefully I don't break my face. No! I'm gonna break my face! Oh, I broke way more than my face. Oh, snap.
My friends.
That was awesome.
Maybe Dennis knows more about Hoyt. Hey, Dennis?
Jason, what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Funny. I've never heard of such a man here on the island.
Yeah, he told me about Voss's boss, Hoyt.
Okay, Robert, that's fine. You can tell her, though, she can at least come by the streams and have fun with us if she wants to. She doesn't necessarily have to agree or disagree with anything. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, shoot, shoot, shoot. Almost saw me. Hey Eric, how's it going? What's up? Good to see you. Oh yeah, Robert, I remember that game. That was a Malcolm Smith pick six to kind of open that game up. And I think the Rams had a player get ejected in that game. Yeah, I remember that game. I'm not ready to go that far yet, Eric. He's got to do it for one more season. It's close, though, honestly. Like, I mean, who's better than him? Mahomes, Wilson, Watson. And then, honestly, you could argue Lamar pretty reasonably. I just want to see Lamar do it a little bit longer. I want to see him win a playoff game. I want to see him... I don't know. He's still got a little bit more to prove to me, I think. And, I mean, is it a strike against him that his career probably won't last very long? I don't know, but odds are good he's going to get hurt and not have a very long career, so maybe that counts against him a little bit.
I'm moving. Get it, come on.
Yeah, he's definitely fun to watch.
That's really pissing me off.
I mean, Christian Hackenberg was fun to watch in his own way, wasn't he?
Yes, I lost him. Help me find him. You keep hiding. I'll find him.
Poor sap.
You can do this.
Oh yeah, Robert. I kind of remember that.
You got this, man. You got this.
I'll play ball as long as it gets me closer to finding my friends.
Maybe Dennis knows more about Hoyt. Hey, Dennis?
Jason, what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Alright, let's try to advance the story here. Well, okay, let's do this first. They gotta fix the offsetting penalty shit. Some of it don't make any sense. Sometimes they did, Robert. It was not fun. Sometimes it was not fun. Very obnoxious team, too. Because you know that's the only reason why Fisher kept the job for as long as he did. They would have gotten rid of his ass way before they did, but he was productive against his divisional rivals. And he was able to turn that into... Okay, so what are we going to swap for the moment? Okay, I'm going to dump the pistol for a second, and hopefully I'll be able to come and get it back. Yeah. That was the key to us winning the Super Bowl that year. We swept the team that had our number. Why can't I use my hunter? Oh, this is hard to use, guys. Oop. Can't do it. All right. Yeah, Eric, I absolutely do. I mean, it's not unreasonable to think your quarterback, who you paid $40 million a year, should have to throw more. It's not unreasonable at all. I killed the Black Panther. Beautiful.
I'll play ball as long as it gets me closer to finding my friends.
Starting halfback week 1. I think Carson's going to be ready. That's my feeling. I expect Carson to be ready. Okay, where are leopards? How have I not caught a single leopard yet? This looks like a leopard to me.
Maybe Dennis knows more about Hoyt.
Hey.
Oh, really,
Dennis?
Robert? That's
Jason,
cool.
what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
What's her name?
I've never heard of such a man here on the island.
Yeah, he told me about Voss's boss, Hoyt.
That must be hard to get a girl to
Stay away
like
from him,
you
Jason. You think Voss is crazy? Evil on the island.
at a football game. It's like defusing a bomb because you only have 3 hours to get her interest,
It's he who pulls the strings.
Wow.
and you might never see her again
Okay,
after that
I'll be
if you don't
careful.
manage to, you know, it's like trying to defuse a bomb or open a safe with a time limit. Must be tough. Yeah, Robert, Adrian Peterson killed us, but we still beat him. Alright, come on. I need a leopard. Now, I'm not really worried about running the ball on 3rd and 8. I'm worried about running the ball on 2nd and 10, or 1st and 20, or 2nd and 15. Those are the kinds of things that drive me nuts, because that kills your ability. Like, you've got almost no chance of converting at that point. It's almost like you're already admitting defeat. running the ball on 3rd and 8 is not something that happens often enough for me to be really concerned about it, but it's those 2nd and 10, 2nd and 15, 1st and 20 runs that really just suck the life out of you. Okay, where are the leopards? I see these guys. Alright, Bambi.
Disgusting.
Yeah, there was the 1st round bust for you, Christian, MF, and Ponder. Oh yeah, TJ, what a horrible game that was. Every year you can count on us for a couple of those games where the offense just decides, I'm not going to show up for this one. Every dang year. In 2017, it was like every other game. No, those don't look like leopards to me. Where are my leopards? I need to make a leopard skin condom. How am I going to do that without leopards? Why are there deer in the leopard territory? Wait, is that? No. Yeah, this is leopard territory. There's also leopard territory up there. Let's try that. Maybe we'll have better luck. Ah! How are you not dead, buddy? I never remembered the LT comparisons with Curry. I don't remember very much about Curry generally, honestly. I just remember it was very quickly apparent that he was not a very smart football player. Like, it was immediately clear that this dude did not have a very high football IQ. Jumping offsides constantly, and I had a coworker at the time try to say, well, you know, it's worth it. Him jumping offsides all those times. He gets enough pressure to make up for it. And I was like, I'm not so sure about that. Okay, so there was only one leopard. Yeah, that is very cool, Robert. I don't think he will, Eric. He's already starting to slow down. I believe we are looking at a Sherman on a new team or having retired in 2021. I don't think you're gonna end up getting it. Okay, is there another leopard, or do I have to go somewhere else? We never had a great first-round linebacker. Yeah, but we have gotten good linebackers out of later rounds, so I'm not too upset about that. Tutupu, you know, Leroy Hill was pretty good. KJ's been good. Bobby's had an incredible career. We've had good linebackers, just not the ones you necessarily would have expected to be good. Alright, let's see if we can find another leopard hideout. Okay. Is there just not another leopard location around here? I guess not, dude. I don't remember that, Robert. I do not remember that, Robert. Well, you know, TJ, I have said before, and you know, you guys have probably heard me say it. In my opinion, in order for Jordan Brooks to live up to his draft status, he needs to be on the level of a guy like a Lance Briggs. He needs to be that good. And that is going to be very hard. Very hard. Eric, Frank Clark. That's, admittedly, there are not very many good ones we've had, but that is one of them. Frank Clark worked out wonderfully for all involved. Oh, wait a minute. I need I need to replace my pistol. Pistol. I don't think we drafted Chris Clemens. I think he was a free agent signing. An absolute all-timer, by the way. Yeah, absolutely, Robert. That's absolutely a strike against Mahomes. Alright, so first stop, gotta hit this radio tower. Wait. You know, Darius, that wouldn't surprise me. Wait, no. Wouldn't Cortez Kennedy have more? No way Clemens has more than Cortez. No, Robert, it's not. Not at all. Absolutely not. It's definitely not unreasonable to say he's the best QB in the NFL right now. I mean, he was going to win MVP last year until Lamar went crazy. And Wilson fell off a bit, but for all that, Wilson won a playoff game last year and Lamar did not.
Okay. Thought it sounded like something.
Yeah, wasn't Chris Clemens an Eagle at some point? That sounds right. Okay, Jacob Green's the all-time leader. All right. Cortez is only 4th. That actually surprises me. I would have expected him to be a little higher. Bennett and Averill aren't as high as you would think, I guess, because they weren't here that long. But both those guys, man, it's really too bad the way it had to end with those two guys. They should be borderline Ring of Honor members. Oh yeah, I remember Michael Sinclair. When I was a little kid. And Bennett kind of got unlucky that he was not really overly productive in the early part of his career. I am not old enough to remember Brian Blades. I know who Brian Blades is, but I do not remember him playing. I think he's the Seahawks' #1 receiver in a Tecmo Bowl. And I played Tecmo Bowl, so I've seen him there at least. Oh! Oh, okay. Whoops.
Finding my friends.
Maybe Dennis knows. Hey, Dennis?
Jason, what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Funny. I've never heard of such a man here on the island.
Yeah, he told me about Voss's boss, Hoyt.
Hoyt Vulcan. Stay away from him, Jason. You think Voss is crazy? All the evil on the island, it comes from Hoyt. He took Voss's mind away from him. It is he who pulls the strings.
Wow. Okay, I'll be careful.
Yeah, that was an annoying game. The main reason why I wasn't really mad after the Dallas playoff game is I knew that team was not good enough to win a Super Bowl. I knew that team was very limited, had a lot of problems. I did not think that team could even make it to the Super Bowl. Like, I could not imagine us beating the Saints. So I was just like, well, okay, we lost. It was a very stupid way to lose, but I wasn't too triggered about that. And honestly, like, you know, the same thing basically happened last year, right? Where I thought we could maybe mount a Super Bowl run last year, but then, you know, people got hurt and the team didn't play well down the stretch, and I was like, okay, I'm not feeling it. The only reason why I felt it was we had played the Niners so good twice. But even if we had gotten to the Super Bowl, I have to believe the Chiefs would have murdered us. Eric, no, it was just because he wanted more money than we could give him. We didn't want to put all that money into one player when we already had all the money invested into Wagner and Wilson. So we decided that was an area we had to cut back. It wasn't an unreasonable thought. It so far looks a little questionable because Clark had such a good postseason run. He had 5 sacks, but... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, I started a forest fire. My bad, guys. Smokey the Bear and all that, you know. Smokey the Bear is my boy, but, I did not expect that to happen. Jesus. One of these days, the Seahawks will have a 100 sack player. Don't know when, don't know how, don't know who. But we have to believe that it will happen.
Holy fuck, this is awesome!
Well, Eric, I mean, I made a video about Wagner a couple weeks ago that went into this.
A lot of weed.
It just kind of depends on your perspective of what Wagner did last season. You know? I offered a couple different ways to look at things last year. Honestly, most of it was pretty unflattering. But if Wagner can play the way he played in 2018, I think it's totally fine. Oh, the fire's getting up here, man. Look at all that. Oh yeah, look at all that. Look at this.
That's one down.
But based off the video I made a couple weeks ago, it may have been a mistake to extend Wagner. Yeah, Darius, there's a big... the Clowny problem is, you know... There's some real issues with Clowny's perception versus the reality. My favorite fast food restaurant? Does Red Robin count as fast food? I guess not, right? Okay, I would probably say Five Guys. Five Guys is probably my favorite fast food.
Awesome. It's number 3. Man, I love this thing.
Five Guys, TJ, Five Guys. I've never heard of Fat Guys.
And number 4 goes up in smoke.
Throw the grenade. Yeah, I've never had Fat Guys, but Five Guys is probably my favorite. You know, they're certainly the most expensive. Crap, I'm out of sniper bullets. Where is he? Where is he? These guys just keep coming, huh? I'm starting to suspect that. Yeah, Eric, well, Bobby Wagner is one of the two best linebackers of his generation. He's a top 3 linebacker of his era, along with Von Miller and Luke Kuechly, so it can't be the worst idea ever. I mean, if Bobby Wagner is not generational, he's very close. Darius, I don't know. I'm not really going to worry about it too much, though. I'm not making money off this video's not monetized anyway, to be perfectly honest with you. Well, the 2013 draft was an F, TJ. The 2013 draft was an F-.
Number 5 was totally worth it.
Yeah, David, I don't know what to think of it right now. I honestly... I've said this before, I kind of wish I could just turn my brain off and then have it wake up whenever we get resolution on that, but that might not be for a while. Yeah, Eric, if we do not do something on defense to adjust, then what else can you say about this coaching staff other than they're not helping us at all? Like, we got killed in the middle of the field last year. It's the coaching staff's job to figure out how to make it so that's not happening anymore. If they can't figure out a way, then, you know, what are they doing for us? You know what I mean?
Let him blow up that phone.
Oh, shit. I don't have... Oh.
That's one down. That's it. I'm out of here.
Is the Adams trade deadline? What do you mean, Darius? Not sure. Darius, I would never say that. The Jets might be more desperate than even I think they are, and I am getting the impression that they are very desperate.
You're a puppet, hollow inside. Wood, glue. I can see your strings, white boy. Dance, dance.
Whatever, lady.
Would you like to buy? They don't want you to know. They don't want a little puppet. They painted you.
I wouldn't call it dead, but I have to believe that if we wouldn't do Shaq and a third, there's no deal we're going to be able to come to that both sides will agree to.
I love the flamethrower.
Those Germans, what can I say? They know how to light stuff on fire. Got you an earpiece.
Thanks. Hey, you ever go out on...
Yeah, I don't get the Darnold love at all.
No. There's a reason I have the American flag in here. In here, there's society, there's order. Out there, the jungle, the synapses in our brains go dark little by little. You forget where you're from, who you are.
I mean, Eric,
Yeah.
the defense was so bad last year, I have to believe they're going to do something.
I've almost burst this thing wide open. I can feel it. By the way, you're getting
I don't
popular.
think so, TJ.
Lovely weather we're having. My boss, are you planning a parade? That's why I love you, Voss. You make me laugh. Everything in business is so goddamn serious. But you, sir, what about Snow White? You know what? I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck. Really? Then why am I here? Once you've got the ransom money, his friends are gonna be sort of like that. I shot his older brother. I did what you wanted with his younger brother. He's my sister. She's inking that white boy. I don't give a fuck about your family. It is by my grace that your head isn't impaled on the antenna of my car. Therefore, I would like it if you gave a fuck about Jason Brody. Okay, Hoyt. Okay. All right. Fantastic. I'm really loving this weather. What's the name of that village down the road? Barristown? Bunch of native sympathizers. They stole a transportation manifest that's close to my heart. I'd like to pay them a visit.
Well, yeah, Robert, that's why you never see it in the pros.
Better make your way
It
to
also wouldn't work
Barristown.
very well.
I bet Oliver's on the manifest. Who has it?
I'll tell you when you get there. I gotta keep on working. See yourself out.
Yeah, Eric, I think they probably felt handcuffed because they couldn't change their personnel, and for some reason or another, they didn't trust Amati or Blair or anybody like that. They just really didn't want to put those guys out there. Now they've had a whole off season to get new players and get more experience with their current players. Like, you know, you're running out of excuses now. I'm gonna go play another round of poker, and then I'm gonna get out of here.
But I enjoy being a puppet. It's easy. You just have to let go,
All right, TJ. I mean, there's a reason why the Wildcat didn't last very long. Like, Miami ran it for, what, half a year, and it was pretty good. And then it was just gone. Darius, if we could get away with giving Everson Griffin $6 million, I would be pretty ecstatic about that. I expect him to want a little more than that. I would be thrilled with $6 million. That's a pretty sexy offseason. Now, the draft is still bad. Our draft was still bad, but that's a pretty decent offseason. Because other than the draft, the only big problem I would have with it would be Brandon Shell being our starting right tackle. But I guess that could happen. I just I don't know. I feel like this team values their first round picks more than they should, given how bad our first round picks are.
You up for a few hands?
Alright guys, I'm going to play another round of this, and then I'm going to get going. Okay, I'm on the button. Okay.
Let's sweeten the pot.
I call.
My hands suck.
I'm sitting this one out.
I'm gonna race.
A lead out, huh? I'm tempted to I think I'm going to
All
stuff
in.
it.
Fold.
Yeah. These lead outs typically are weak, it seems like. Yeah, absolutely, Eric. I completely agree with that.
I can't believe I won. Great.
And, you
I'll
know,
call.
our coaches need to be held responsible for whether or not we end up seeing any kind of improvement on the offense.
Come
Right?
to daddy.
Or defense, excuse me. Because our head coach is supposed to be a defensive mind. This is completely on him
Checking.
to produce good results.
Check. Check.
I'm gonna check.
Everson, I think Everson's going to get at least 7 mil.
Check.
Check.
Checking.
I expect Everson to get at least 7 mil, probably closer to 8. If we could do it for 6, I would be pretty
Can't
thrilled.
believe I
This
won.
here?
I'll call.
I'll check.
No, Ron, not today. So, Ron, I'm going to play this a little longer, and then I'm going to have to get going.
Checking.
I check.
I check.
Yeah, Eric, but, I mean, what's the point of having Pete Carroll if your defense isn't going to be any good?
Check.
I'll check.
I'm not just going to accept
Checking.
that, hey, the defense isn't going to be any good.
I'm gonna check.
I race.
Right now, probably Everson. Okay, I guess I'm going to go ahead and look him up. I have a pair. He's got, what, pocket deuces? Yeah, okay,
Yes.
nice.
All right.
Probably Everson because he'd be cheaper, easier to maintain. Like, Clowney's
see what
looking
you've
for
got.
the bank-breaking deal that, you know, Everson's not looking for that necessarily.
Calling.
I'm going to just flat this.
Call.
Fold.
Okay, so we have top pair and
I
a
call.
backdoor nut flush draw. Backdoor nut flush draw.
I gotta see what you have.
Call.
Alright. Alright, we need a deuce or a heart. 9, king, jack would be okay. Oh, cool, we are still chopping. Alright. 9 plays.
Come to daddy.
Thank you, Lady Luck.
Yeah, Fortnite's trolls in here sometimes. Yeah, I saw Arizona was interested in Everson. How freaking annoying is it going to be if one of our division rivals takes him? Like, come on, guys. Figure out a way to spend a little bit of money to make the team's pass rush manageable next year. Come
Take it.
on.
This here is all mine.
Calling.
Let's just close the action. Okay. Backdoor
raise.
straight draws. But I can't really do anything when he leads like
Take it.
that.
I fold.
Oh, fuck.
He just had the middle pair.
Don't feel bad. You had no chance.
Call.
I raise.
I'm folding.
Picking on my limp.
Cool.
Call.
Middle pair.
Checking.
I'll check.
Raise.
No, certainly
I'm
can't
gonna
fold
call.
right now.
I'm folding.
Ten is not great.
Check.
All in. Let's see what you got.
LCN or Bosdak? Probably LCN.
Calling.
Alright, this is probably a bad call, but... Ooh! Alright, we just need to dodge the ace or the deuce. No ace, no deuce. Oh! You son of a... He got me.
Yes. Come to dad.
Let's sweeten the pot.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm gonna call.
I'm coming to get my money back, Buster.
I see your bet and I'll raise.
I fold.
Ryan, I think it was legit, but, it's hard to know.
Thank you, Lady Luck.
How, if there was, you know, some stuff going on there that maybe wasn't, yeah, Ryan, I agree. Maybe we value Shaq more than even I do, and I like Shaq a lot, but,
Holding.
yeah, the GTA stock market, it's really easy to abuse to make several $1 billion.
Don't feel bad.
I mean, you can't
had
really
no
do anything
chance.
with several $1 billion, but you can make it, and that's kind of cool. Alright.
I call.
I'm calling.
We're getting a good price. Queen 8 off. Okay. That's a pretty good flop for us.
Check.
I think we got to protect here.
I'll raise.
I'm out.
I'm folding.
But yeah, Ryan, I would have taken that trade. Like, Shaq is good. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Like, Shaq is good, but I don't believe he's
I'm never this lucky.
in the same stratosphere as Jamal. Ace
I
8.
could do this all day long.
I'll call.
Maybe this should be a 3-bet. Ugh, I'm gonna have to make it kind of big though.
Great.
I'm gonna fold.
I'm calling.
Oh man,
Yes.
I would have won.
That's how you win.
Yeah, Ryan. I think we would more like we would have done the trade if Dunbar hadn't gotten in trouble.
I call.
Like if we thought we could depend
I
on
call.
on Dunbar, then I think it would be a lot easier for us to trade Shaq. But because we don't know if we're gonna have Dunbar or not, it's not safe. No, Ryan. I live an hour south. I do not live in Seattle.
I'm gonna raise.
I do not like it up there very much.
Folding.
I'm folding.
Don't feel bad. You had no chance.
Raise.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Love to pick up little ones.
All right. Raise.
Going all in.
I'll raise.
Whoa.
I fold.
Let's make this interesting.
Queens, ace, king. Wow, the classicest of all races. Good start for the queens. Oh, he makes a set, but it's no good on the river. Ace,
yes.
king makes a straight. What a sick beat. Holy moly.
I'm way ahead of you, baby.
Yeah, Ron, I have a feeling a lot of those big, densely populated cities have a lot in common. Like New York, LA. I'll bet there's a lot of similarities there. Alright, let's 3-bet this.
Gonna raise.
Call.
I'm gonna call.
No, I have less than pot behind. If I almost need to shove all in on any flop. Oh my god, that's
gonna
such
check.
bad. Alright,
All in.
I don't know what else I can do.
All in. That's how you
I'm
do
folding.
this.
This
Let's
is
do
bad,
this.
guys. Let's hope he has just a naked flush draw. Naked flush draw, come on. Yeah. Okay. More outs for him, though. Oh, he got there. He got there. Alright.
Oh, man.
yes.
Yeah, David M., that's possible, but that stuff is really
Come
kind
to
of random.
daddy.
Like, some days Goodell will feel like doling out a severe punishment, and some days he won't feel like it. I don't think there's a lot of rhyme or reason to it.
All right.
Like, look at what Tyreek got away with, man.
I'll raise.
I
Okay.
call.
I call.
Alright, so hopefully we hit a piece of this board, and we can just ship it. Alright, middle pair. It's going to have to do.
I raise.
I'll
Well.
call.
Oh, God. I mean, I don't have a choice.
I'm out.
Whoa.
I call.
Okay. He probably has an ace, so we're going to be looking to hit a jack or a 9. Oh. He has 2 10s. Oh my god, dream situation. No! Are you kidding me? A frickin' 2-outer? Are you kidding
yes.
me? I hit the dream
how it's done.
situation, and I just get binked on. Yeah, David M. So, we don't know. I mean, it sounds to me like DeAndre Baker's in more trouble than Dunbar, but I don't know. It's just really annoying that we have to deal with this right now. Can't you just stay inside
following.
during quarantine?
I'm calling.
What's such a bad idea about just staying inside during quarantine, man? Okay, what do we have? A gutter and 2 overs?
Checking.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to try to
I'll raise.
take this.
I'm folding.
Fold.
All right, nice. In my experience, when they check, they're usually just done with it.
I can't believe I won. I'm gonna call.
I'm just gonna
I
limp
raise
and
you.
see if they let me get away with it.
Oh,
Nope.
fuck!
I'm calling.
But I'm getting a good
I
price.
call.
The Ginger Hammer. Not sure I know that one.
I'll check.
I'm gonna check.
I raise.
I'm out.
Take it.
Nice try.
Very nice.
Great. Gonna raise.
I raise.
No, no.
I'm folding.
Fold.
Is this just a ship?
Let's do
I
this.
guess.
I'm gonna call.
King Queen? Oh, King Jack. I'm ahead. Can't believe it. I got snapped off by a worse hand. Uh-oh. He's got diamonds. Hold? Yes. Yes.
You got
Yes.
lucky.
Yeah, I got lucky.
All right.
I gotta admit. I can't believe I got called by a worse hand.
Call.
I'll call.
Folding.
Ace Deuce and King 7. Okay. Ooh. He got there. I wonder how much longer Goodell's going to be the commissioner. Like, we got to get a new commissioner eventually, don't we?
My hand sucks.
And generally speaking, it seems like people don't think Goodell is doing a very good
I'm the
job.
dead.
You would think it would be time to... Okay.
I'm gonna call.
This plays well enough to call with. Oh, I flop the
All raise.
nuts. I flop a flush with a redraw. Okay, how much does this guy have? 110. So let's just go
Gonna raise.
ahead.
Yeah, baby, I got
call.
this.
That's a
All
good
in.
card.
Let's see what you got.
Should I slow roll?
I'll call.
Uh-oh. I have to fade a heart. Yes. Heart faded.
Yes. Great. All right.
What a beautiful flop. Peace out, doofuses. Alright, now I gotta take the last 100 bucks from this guy, and it'll be all over. 10-7.
I call.
I mean, really, I should just be trying to hit a piece here and then just get it in. King 8. No, that is not qualify.
I'm gonna check.
I'm gonna raise.
Folding.
I mean, Ron, it doesn't seem like he's in failing health or anything.
That's how it's done.
I call.
Check.
I wanna... I actually probably should have pumped that, but whatever. Middle pair.
Checking.
I'll raise.
Not my day.
Okay.
Let's sweeten the pot.
Going all in.
All right. Let's try to win here. 3-7 suited. Wow. Okay, so gotta fade a few things. Gotta fade running hearts. All right. We got them. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got them.
Great, damn it.
Right, Ron.
I needed that.
All right. This is actually pretty decent poker AI, other than the fact that they're calling all-ins with complete trash. I mean, granted, they're super short, but they should not be calling all-ins that wide. No way. But the AI is way better than, like, Red Dead. Okay, skills. Hey, Jackson. Okay. I'm gonna do this dead quest, and then I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm gonna crank out this dead quest, and then I gotta go do some stuff. Dead. But, oh, look at the size of that one. But I will be streaming at some point tomorrow. I mean, it's Saturday, so that should kind of go without saying. But I will be back to this tomorrow. Alright, let's handle this junk. Come on, get up there.
I think that boy gave me the clap.
I'm sweating like a pig here.
Nope.
What? Oh my God!
out if you spot anything.
Perfect headshots are just feel so amazing to hit. Alright.
Found you!
I'm a crazy man just running around with my machete. Love it.
Better take a look.
Night night. Someone's keys. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go Hawks, as always. We're gonna try to make some progress in the story of this game because I've been dicking around quite a bit the last few days. So I'll see you guys later. Go Hawks.